Hey guys, welcome in. So I'm just making just another beat from scratch for fun. This one's a little different. So I'm using Machine by Native Instruments. This is the MK3 that I have, and I'm also using my Akai MPK Mini 3. So yeah, I'm just freestyling on I'm making whatever sounds cool, sounds good right now. So thank you guys for watching so far. Please make sure you share this, like this, definitely comment, and please subscribe. Also, there's a link in my bio for like all the piano beats I've ever made in my catalog. It's airbit.com, airbit.com slash Courtney produces slash Courtney produces. So airbit.com slash Courtney produces. So I'm just gonna keep going. I don't have a name for this one really, but I like how it sounds so far. So just so I'm gonna start over with making the bass. So I did the pluck keys that you hear now. So hold on. So this right here, I did that earlier. This it's a like a piano synth pluck. It's just like a modified piano melody. Very simple. This is B minor, by the way. That's the key, and then the type of signature is 4/4. Make it fun and easy. And then I'm just gonna unsolo that, and then I have my sub. Yeah, so very easy, very simple. So I'm gonna come in with the drums. I'm using Arcade by Output. Output by Arcade right now. So I'm just messing around, see what I like. So let me do something real quick. So I'm gonna go to the mixer. Let me see something. And trying to see what I like. See if it sounds good. That's fire. This is so good, y'all. So I'm trying to see if I want to keep this kind of trying to see if I want to keep this kind of drum set or if I want to do something entirely different. I'm gonna do something entirely different. So I'm gonna hold on to this because this is fire. I could use this in like a different part of the beat. So I'm gonna use a completely different drum selection. So this again, this is 40. So Drake's producer Noah Shabib, Noah 40 Shabib. This is his it literally says 40's very own drums, which is a plugin with Native Instruments. Shout out to Native Instruments. So I'm trying to see what I like. I think I used Fuller Park much recently. I did, as a matter of fact. So I I wanna mess around with this. It's called Pink House. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna mess with it and see what happens. So I'm gonna just do the drums manually. So I'm gonna make sure I'm set correctly. Okay. Okay. All right. So I am gonna go in and just make something happen. I like this kick drum, by the way. It sounds nice. So one thing I'm looking for is my hi-hat. So I'm looking for my hi-hat. So may have to. That's okay. I'm gonna go without it. I'm gonna go without the hi-hat. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 3, 4. Very simple. So we got it in there. And I'm gonna just work around that. So I'm actually gonna make sure I duplicate this pattern. So I'm gonna go to pattern within this Pink House drum kit and just press duplicate. Now I have the duplication of the first pattern that I literally just did. So I'm just gonna add stuff around it. So here we go. So make sure I quantize that. Yeah. So I didn't add too much, but simplicity is key, especially when you're creating like a trap beat. This will be a trap beat. It is a trap beat. It is period. But it will be a more developed trap beat once I add some hi-hat in there, which I have the perfect idea for hi-hat, so that's gonna be awesome. So here's what we got so far. I'm not gonna do hi-hat just yet, so I'm gonna wait. And I know I got some quantizing to do as well. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna use hybrid keys again. Actually, nope. I'm gonna use there's ignition keys that I also like by Native Instruments. So I'm just gonna scroll until I find something that I really like. Beast Mode, Belizium, Breaking Bread. There's some funny names in here. Crimea River, Dark Star, Day One, Devious, Downward Spiral, Crazy Eclipse. I like this one. Hold on. This is called Devious. Interesting name, Devious. Okay. Try not to get carried away. So got that tritone in there. Okay. I was not expecting that. So I'm gonna go up an octave. So I'm gonna actually add some, like some effects to this. So settings. So I'm in the mixer right now. Well, I'm actually not in the mixer, so I'm gonna add like some ice, either ice, metaverb, or reverb in here. So I don't know. The possibilities are endless. That's one thing I really love about Native Instruments too. There's so many. Well, honestly, any like DAW, digital audio workstation that you're using, depending on how much gear you, depending on what gear you have, and how capable of these different facets and options and plugins and effects, like the possibilities are endless. So I'm gonna try this grain delay to see if I like it. So I'm just gonna load that. So I'm gonna turn on the reverse. So that's the size of the reverse. So I'm gonna turn it down. But on the cloud though, they have an option to where you can measure like the space and like turn it up all the way, turn it down or whatever. So see, that's the space, but when I turn it all the way down to 0, it completely wipes out. So I'm gonna go up an octave just so I'm off the not in the same range. So I'm not in the same range as the piano pluck that you hear. The dun, 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 dun. So so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta redo those drums again. So I'm gonna go, and it's quantized again. I'm gonna redo the drums just because I can, because they're bothering me. All right, so here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And I'm not doing too much. Yeah, so I got them quantized now, so they're in there. Still don't like it. One thing that is certain too, if you do like 16th notes, 16, I think 16ths or like 32nds or 64s or 128ths even, depending on like the quantization, like if you quantize it 50% or like all the way, depending on your DAW, it'll like do this glitch where it'll still sound off, but you can always like still go back in and correct it. So I'm gonna do something different. So I'm gonna go back. Remember the drums I had at the beginning of the beat? So I'm actually gonna just jump in and use that, and maybe for like a breakdown, use these drums. And then so I'm gonna use the arcade drums. So it'll be a different style. So this is gonna sound nice. So 2, 3, 4. So do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will play. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure we good on that and quantize that. So we're in pad. I'm in pad mode now. Before I was in keyboard mode because every note in whether you're using a MIDI keyboard or using machine, you can go in to each go on to each note, and it'll be like a modifier where it's whether it's a reverse or it's a pad of a pattern that's playing. So in my case, that's a pattern, but an effect would be like hold on, trying to find. See, like that's a reverse, so that's a pattern. So, which is actually really cool too, by the way. So that's one thing I like about arcade too. They got different modifiers, but if you use machine, so like I have where the scales don't use the modifier, so I could just use like just straight drums and not worry about like reverse or anything like that, which is also really nice. So here we go. So I'm gonna use like one of these and just like mess around with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not sure what that was. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. What? What did I just do? Okay. That's fired. Like I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. So come back in. So this is what it sounds like by itself. So just drums and bass. Where's the bass? Where is the bass? LOL. Oh, okay. Okay. So actually bring back everybody. So that's just drum and bass right there. So I brought all of them back in. So this beat can go any direction, which is so beautiful. Such a beautiful thing. So I'm gonna go and I'm going to add. Well, let's see what else we got. What we got in here. So okay, so there's this instrument plugin called Blocks Wired, and there's this patch called Apples. So not sure what that's all about, but I liked how it sounded. Which it's that, so it's a synth. It's synth, yeah. Yeah, I like that. So that sounds cool. So I'm going to go and try to see what we're doing. Oh, it wants me to like patch in. You ever seen like, of course, like a synth, like an actual synth with like they have like the keyboard and then like there's it's like there's all these wires, like there's red and green and whatever other color the wires are. That's what is in shown. That's what it's shown in here, right here. Hold on, so I'm gonna show you real quick. So it's all of that. So I'm just gonna bypass this, but the it does sound nice though. It's called Apples. I'm gonna have to play with that sometime later. So I'm gonna I'm gonna add just one more thing. I'm gonna add just one more thing real quick, and then we will be good to go for this one. So I'm gonna add some violin because I feel like that's gonna sound crazy. So I'm gonna do something real simple. So something like something, I don't know. I'm gonna go minor. Make sure I go minor on that. And then like just let it go. So here's what we got. 2, 3, 4. Keep pressing D instead of E. So by the way, that's the BBC Symphony Orchestra in London. That plugin is from Spitfire Audio, and that's one of the nicest symphony sounding orchestras I've ever heard of in a long time. So I'm just gonna go in again. So gotta get so 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna come in and do the same. Actually, no, that's it. That's it, really. Actually, oh, okay. So that was not it. So I'm gonna go back and just record another. I have two options. I could either duplicate what I just did, or I could just play it again. I'm gonna play it again because that was fun. 2, 3, 4, out. So I'm gonna elongate this. So I'm gonna just make it longer. Okay. So after I'm done with that F sharp, I can come back in on the 5. So again, 8 bars. So I played the first one on the 1. Excuse me. 2, 3, 4, off. And then come back, I think on the 6. I could be wrong. We'll find out. 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I was done. So because I had it set for 4 bars instead of 8 bars, because it just like once I took off the F sharp and took it off recording, it just set it to 4 bars. So yeah. But it's good now. It's at 8 bars now. So, and I almost added like F sharp and G. They're literally a half step apart. And I've been listening to a lot of symphonic, cinematic music where they'll have that tension. Like they'll have like almost like an angst. Like I love it so much. So I'm not gonna add it though, but I thought about adding it. So yeah. I might add it on like another track, like another beat or something very soon. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Again, please like, subscribe, and share this live. I have a lot more beats coming out, a lot more music coming out for sure. And then my piano beats are in the link in my bio at airbit.com/courtneyproduces, airbit.com/courtneyproduces. Thank you guys so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.